Boots on the ground, putting it down. Having a little technical difficulty today, but we'll bear with it, ladies and gentlemen. The scoop is for your education, your entertainment, your information only. I'm not a stockbroker, not a money manager, not a financial advisor. I'm Mickey D, the baby knockout goat. Welcome back to the Stock Scoop, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pleasure, it's an honor to be on your electronic device. As you can see, I'm getting my workout in here, doing my thing, and all is well, ladies and gentlemen. I'm glad you joined me today for a few minutes. I'm having some, like I said, technical difficulties here. Uh, I'm your resource guy if you're looking to invest in certain areas here. I stay in my lane, ladies and gentlemen. You know, I'm a Bitcoin guy. You may know me as a cannabis guy back in the day. Uh, but we've kind of suspended that because we never got any legislation. So there, and lithium, I'm your lithium guy, and your uranium and your gold and silver guy. That's what we talk about, ladies and gentlemen. I know there's a lot of other things to talk about. There's the LA demonstrations right now going on, and whatever you want to call them, fights with the police, what have you. It's going on. YouTube murder. Did you guys hear about that? There's a YouTuber. They were fighting for the supremacy of Las Vegas. What, what was that about? Who was the top dog in Las Vegas? Don't they know I'm the top dog on the West Coast? Well, anyway, I wasn't involved with the fight or anything, but two people were murdered, and this guy turned himself in. And it's terrible, terrible. It's YouTube. Yeah, two chains. You guys like the two chains, gold to silver. You like that? Apparently, I'll tell you a backstory here in a second about that. But ladies and gentlemen, the Baby Knockout newsletter's out. Make sure you get your copy. We save you a lot of time and a lot of effort, a lot of research time, ladies and gentlemen, goes into this Baby Knockout newsletter. And we have information for you that pretty much you can't grab at a lot of places. You can't go to your local newsstand and get, hey, can I have 15 stocks that'll go up 100% for me or something, or go up 35% or something? No, it doesn't work like that. Uh, it's messing up again. I think when I move, I shouldn't move because that messes up anyway. Emphasis in the Baby Knockout newsletter on gold, silver, rare earths, and AI. You guys know uh, the Navy Baby Knockout, the AI Baby Knockout right now is kind of on fire. I told you the last video. Take a look at it and see what's going on. We have these list of stocks, and we let you know, uh, you know, basically these are our top baby knockouts. We start like in a sector, say for instance the uranium. We'll have maybe 60, 70 stocks or what have you. We'll dwindle it down to maybe 10 or 12. Once we do all the research and we see which ones we want to bring to the party. I'll give you an example. There's one list, and this Baby Knockout newsletter that came out the other day. And if you want to get the Baby Knockout newsletter, follow the information in any of the videos in the description area, and follow that information, and you can get the Baby Knockout newsletter, ladies and gentlemen. Hint, hint, it's only $99 a year right now. I don't know what's going on with this video, but it's got me chopping here and there, moving or something. I don't know. Maybe it'll come out good. But on one of the lists, I just want to tell you this. One of this has 15 stocks, and I go over all 15 stocks. I want to give you the year-to-date returns on these 15 stocks, because the S&P is what, 7.5% or so. It's done this year, so that's the U.S. Canada composite, 7.5. Listen to these returns though. These 15 returns just right off the list, right off one of the list. Like I said, we stay in our lane. Bitcoin, rare earths, lithium, uranium, gold, and silver. We stay in our lane. That's where we've written books about it. We get way out ahead. We give you guys all the research. I'll even give you a free book here in a minute. But listen to these 15 returns. 180%, 128%, 315%, 409%, 94%, 122%, 297%, 67%, 129%, 65%, 18%, 105%, 54%, 127%, 35%. Those are just that one list. Now, you pretty much couldn't go wrong on there. Just pick your favorite poison there, and it would do very well for you. But I know some of you like to hear the guy on Bloomberg or hear the young lady on CNBC or something, and she's done 6% for this year. Whoa, she's a hero, a star. If my people got 5 or 6% in a half year for Mickey D, that's a bad year. That's a failure, you know. And for me, for the baby knockouts, the way we go for it, that's a failed year, man. You know, we're you guys are used to this. This is what we do, you know. And for anyone that's not trading or not in the stock market or anything, uh, you're out there demonstrating or something, or you I don't know what it's the American way, but anyone that thinks there's going to be a deal, maybe with the rare earths and the Chinese and the United States. I heard one person say on television, "Oh, we could have this wrapped up in four months. We could have our supply chain in 4 months. We could have it done." Really, rare earths, all those critical minerals, we can have a supply chain in America in 4 months. You putting that out? This is a major network putting that out to the American people. Uh, you guys know I tell it in the Baby Knockout newsletter. If there's a naive, uh, who I consider, I tell it like it is. CEO, this is your hard-earned money, ladies and gentlemen. Some people, I'm not a stockbroker, not a money manager, not a financial advisor, but some people like getting 2 and 3 and 400% on their money. You know, past performance is not indicative of future performance. You can lose everything. And believe me, during the cannabis time and during the uranium time and during the Bitcoin time, first runs, guys, it was maybe your second run with us. First runs, I had to tell you guys when you guys were up 2, 3, 5, 6,000%, cut the cord, take some off the table. Well, I'm telling you early right now, you may only be up 100, 200, 300, 400% with this particular list. Taking some off the table, setting stop losses, that's what we do. We don't chase them, we replace them, ladies and gentlemen. So you can easily be up real like you are on this 15 on this list, and it can be taken away by Wall Street. Wall Street doesn't beat us. We beat Wall Street like a drum. Okay? So if you're going to work, what have you, make sure you have some solid stops set or in your mind when this stock goes to a certain amount, I'm going to get out. Or right now, I'm up 200%. I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit off the table right now. Even though we see massive runs in these areas, ladies and gentlemen, and we're just getting started. So I'll tell you, like I told you 2 years ago, like I told you a year ago, any pullback in certain areas that we trade in, ladies and gentlemen, is a buying opportunity. Any pullback in uranium, any pullback in gold and silver right now is a buying opportunity. Of course, lithium is on his back, but I'm going to give you a free lithium book here and get you started a little early. Let's take a look at a couple things, a couple charts here. Ladies and gentlemen, love you. Let's take a look. I'm really excited right now because we're doing so well. Let's take a look. Difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. Technical difficulties. If you're joining me, if you can see this, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you. Could you do me a favor and hit that like, thumbs up, thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. This is the back office here, ladies and gentlemen, on uh, YouTube. A lot of people don't show you this because this is kind of personal, a little bit information, but I always tell you, we're an international show, and the last 28 days, we've been all over the map. I think people are spying on me, in these different areas. Is Iraq, because I talk a lot about uranium, nuclear energy, and I talk about different things. You see more people in Iraq, and you've got people in Egypt and India and Syria and Libya, more than Canada. Come on, Canada, what's going on here? I believe that people look at this stuff because they want to. I don't know. Sometimes, well, could the girls want to look at different people from different? Nah, that can't be it. Anyway, let's look at the gold VanEck, the GDX, the gold miners ETF. Look at bottom left to upper right, ladies and gentlemen, doing really, really good, outstanding. With the gold and silver SLVs doesn't want to come up here. Let's go to the Sprott Junior uranium miners, URNJ. Once again, we're doing very well with uranium right now, ladies and gentlemen. It's doing oh it's doing its thing here. I'm having major difficulty, major difficulty. Let's take a look at the free book. Maybe that'll come up. I'm going to give you once again a free. Yeah, Mickey D. Let's type in lithium here and see what we can get. Uh, Look at what we got. We got invest in lithium, baby, on knockouts now. USA, Canada, Chile, Argentina, Australia, China. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's start maybe the 13th, Friday, 6/13, Friday, June 13th, and let's go for about a week or so. And you guys get these lithium baby knockouts that are in there. This spun Patriot Battery Metals was the first big hit out of this book, but there'll be more this cycle, ladies and gentlemen, because some of the stocks, some of the companies have really advanced their projects and they've gone further and further and further. So make sure you get a copy of this book, free, free. Can't beat that, ladies and gentlemen. Starting Friday the 20. Ooh, a lot of technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. But thank you once again for joining me. Remember, Baby Knockout newsletter is out. Make sure you take a look at it. You can get a copy, ladies and gentlemen. It's only $99 a month. If you want to, in the back of any book, you can also, how people ask me how you want to, Mickey D, I can't do this, I can't do that. I can help the some kind of way. Get you a free book or any of the books that you've gotten. Go ahead and if you want to give me a review or something, if you made some money, if it's been beneficial to you, there's several ways. You can buy me coffee. You can do whatever you want to do, ladies and gentlemen. But we're in a big time. Oh, some of I want you to do something. You've been listening for years, and no way you haven't helped the company, the show at all. Other than bad mouthing me on some, uh, you know, some area out there, some bulletin board or something. You know, he only got 150%. I didn't get the 390%. Whatever, you guys. It's Mickey D, and then it's the rest. See, I'm not part of the boys club and the girls club. It's Mickey D with the baby knockouts, and then the rest of them. Okay, you guys already know that Mickey D is not part of the boys and girls club. So he's kind of on his own. He's doing his own thing. That's why I have to come here and put this stuff on it and tell you guys what 100 Mickey D. You not satisfied with 100% from Mickey D. Mickey D. got to give you 2,000-3,000%. Whereas, like I said, the guy on NBC or ABC or whatever, on these shows, he come on there. I got 5% for my people this year. Well, not everybody's got $70 million, invested with you. It can take 5 or 6%. If you've got a small account, you need to make dinero. You need to make money. And this evens the score, man. Don't think that certain people can invest. You can invest. You can control your own destiny. You can do it. Open you an account. I don't recommend anyone, but there's all kinds of account. Open up all these accounts are easy to open up now. Just go, it's just like opening up a bank account or something. They won't deny you. Open up your an account, and take advantage of. You like gold? We all like gold, right? We like gold, we like our stuff. So why not invest in it and make a whole lot of money? Silver, it's going up. Up. I don't know. What am I doing? I'm ranting about nothing. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just having fun. We like to have fun. If you think that our rare earth trade is not going to get us hundreds and hundreds of percent, well, you're thinking wrong. You're thinking wrong. If you don't think that our gold and silvers plays are going to get us hundreds and hundreds of percent, once again, you're thinking wrong. If you don't think uranium is going to get us hundreds and hundreds of percent, it already has, but it's going to get us hundreds and hundreds of percent more, you're wrong. You're wrong, ladies and gentlemen. And, what, Bitcoin at 109,000 right now, if you don't think that it's going to come down and then correct and go back up again, you're wrong. You're wrong, ladies and gentlemen. Love you. God bless you, you guys. This is the You're Wrong video, but you might be right. Maybe the president did get something good from China, and maybe all the rare earths are coming, or maybe they threw down their Trump card. I don't know. Love you. God bless you. Take care of you and your family. It's stopped on me again.